Hi, welcome to Magical Unicron. I'm Serena Verona, and I am going to do a reading today for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for the month of November for money, career, and abundance. Now, if you're not watching this video in that time frame, it's okay. These readings are timeless, and you will hear the messages you're meant to hear when you hear them. So, these are general readings. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Some cards will have genders on them. Gender is unimportant in tarot readings, or at least in my tarot readings. And some messages may be reversed, so kind of bear that in mind as we go through this. I'm going to kick off the reading with 3 cards from the Numerology guidance deck, 1 for each sign. Then I'll do a round of tarot for each sun sign from the Tarot de la Nuit. And I'll pull a round of clarifiers from the Crow Tarot. And that will be the end of the YouTube reading, but I'll be doing the extended reading over on Patreon. A link to my Patreon page is in the description box below. You can become one of my patrons for as little as $3 a month. You'll have early access to all my extended videos, plus a little fun bonus content. So over on Patreon, we'll continue with another round of clarifiers from the modern day SpellCasters Tarot. We'll pull a card for each sun sign from the Activation Sacred Geometry deck. And then I'll do a charm reading, and we'll pull a final message from the Goddess Guidance deck for each of the sun signs. Okay. I have done the pre-shuffle and I've asked for guidance, so let's get started. Message for Cancer, please, for money, career, abundance, please. 14, moderation. So, Cancer, you might want to consider taking it a little easy, or at least easier if you've been working very hard. Message for Scorpio, please. Money, career, and abundance for their greatest good and the greatest good of all. We have 10, karmic completion. So Scorpio, you may find something coming to a close. Maybe you're thinking about changing jobs. Maybe you're thinking about changing careers. Maybe you're thinking about retiring. All right, let's pull a card for Pisces, please. Message for Pisces. Of health, Pisces. So your job is having an effect on your health for good or ill. We'll pull some more information on that. Back of the deck is going to be for all water signs, and it's 33, communication. So definitely want to keep your communication open at your work or in financial dealings. Let's start our first round of tarot for Cancer, please. Messages for Cancer, for money, career, abundance, their highest good and the highest good of all, please. We have the 3 of Cups. That's awesome, Cancer. That is something to celebrate. Usually the 3 of Cups is a joyous moment. We're surrounded by friends and family, and we're having a good time, right? There is something worth celebrating. Just notice that it's right next to the moderation card, so don't overdo it. If you're going to a company party for the holidays, consider a little moderation. Probably no one's going to a company party this year. Messages for Cancer, please. Whoops! A bunch of cards flew out. Cancer, I'm going to take them. So we have the 6 of Wands. That is awesome because that is victory. This is a major milestone. It's also something worth celebrating. It's better than the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is, as you can see in this card, it's a fun little tea party, right? The 6 of Wands is more like a parade, right? So, Cancer, that's coming up in your future for most of you. And these last 2 cards we're going to look at here, you have the Empress, which is beautiful. She births ideas and projects and and passions into the world, right? If you have a creative endeavor going on, the Empress is going to help you bring it, manifest it into the physical world. That's beautiful. You also have the Five of Pentacles here. And the Five of Pentacles is kind of feeling like you're out in the cold and you're all alone, but you really aren't. Fives are always obstacles we must overcome. So because you have this Empress energy, sometimes it's lonely at the top, right? And that's probably how you're feeling, Cancer, but you really are not alone. You can see there's this light in the sky behind her that she can't see because she's not looking at it. I think it's the moon. It's just real teeny tiny up there. You aren't alone. Someone is looking down on you, watching you, protecting you, helping you on this endeavor that you're going to give birth to, if you want to put it that way. Scorpio. Let's pull some cards for Scorpio. Judgment. I like it with karmic completion because judgment is almost the end of the cycle. It's when we're evaluating things. What have we done wrong? Right. What have we done wrong? What could we have done better? How will we do it next time? Right. Judgment is an evaluation, and that's kind of what you do at the end of a cycle. So I like it. Scorpio, I really do think that you're in for a change here is what I'm getting so far. Out of 2 cards, right? Nine of Wands. Okay, Scorpio, you are tired. You're nearing the end of this is again, 9s are really the end of the cycle. 10s are just the cleanup, right? They are really, it's just over. 9 is pulling up on the end here. And the 9 of Wands is like, it's often called the wounded warrior, right? It's someone who's been through battle. They've fought the good fight. They have stood in defense of what they believe for a long time, and they've never given up. They're tired, they're injured, but they've never given up. So Scorpio, that's kind of where you're standing right now. You're tired. You're at the end of this cycle. One more for Scorpio, please. And the Eight of Wands. It's going to come in fast. Wands is about things happening quickly. It's about messages arriving at speed. It may sneak up on you, Scorpio. We'll pull another round of clarifiers and get some more going there. Okay, Pisces. Here we go. I feel like I kept saying Pisces when I was talking about Cancer, but I don't think I did. I apologize if I did. But now we'll do Pisces. The Moon. The Moon is about secrets, about hidden things. It's about going forward in the dark, right? So it's about taking that journey, even though you don't know where you're going. So Pisces, you may be a little bit in the dark right now, but take care of your health. It's right there next to that health card. Don't let that anxiety get to you. All right, another one for Pisces, please. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Pisces, this is probably a new job offer. It could be a new career that you'd like to try. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in material matters, money, job, whatever, right? New home, maybe. You might be purchasing a new home. One more for Pisces, please. Whoops. 2 came out and I'm going to take them. We have the King of Swords and the Chariot. Ooh, I like it. So the King of Swords is a very logical kind of guy. He makes decisions with his head, not his heart. He uses his knowledge and his experience to make judgments and pass down justice. And you have the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about harnessing energies and resources and directing them the way we want them to go, right? The only way you can control the Chariot is by taking control of these energies and these resources and then directing it. And the King of Swords is perfectly suited to do that, Pisces. I think this King of Swords for most of you represents you. For some, it may represent someone you know who will help you harness these forces. Okay, awesome. Back of the deck is for all water signs. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords moves relatively quickly. He brings in justice. He's very logical. He might bring you some sort of offer of truth, offer of fact. He might bring you information you didn't have before. And he moves relatively quickly. So for some of you water signs, this Knight of Swords may represent you. You may be moving forward very quickly and in a very logical way. Let's draw another round of tarot, and we'll start with Cancer. Cancer, please. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight, and he brings in, he rushes in with his passionate feelings, right? He sees what he wants and he goes after it. He doesn't really think about it. And that might be something that you're celebrating, is you may have finally found something that you really want and you're going to go for it. But I'm going to caution you again, Cancer, with this moderation card. You might want to slow this Knight of Wands down a little bit. I really like that he's riding towards this victory. So let's pull another card. Cancer. Messages for Cancer, please. Knight of Swords. Okay. So we have this victory, and we have this Knight of Swords, and we already have this one over here that's for all the water signs. But now, Cancer, it's really in your reading. You really want to move forward. The Knight of Swords is a little more logical than the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about his passions, and he's going to go get what he wants. The Knight of Swords is a little more reasonable, a little more logical, and he's riding forward definitely to dispense justice. So I feel like if you're in this Knight of Wands energy, Cancer, it's going to mellow to this Knight of Swords. You're still going to be moving forward, and I'll note you're moving towards this Empress energy. Both knights are headed towards this Empress. I think it's going to become a little more tempered, and it might be because you received this warning about moderation. It's going to become a little more tempered, a little more logical. And we're going to move on. Let's get one more card here for Cancer. It's okay to move forward. Just make sure that you're not destroying opportunities as you ride over the top of them, right? Cancer, the Magician. All right, you got the Magician and the Empress over this Five of Pentacles. Again, lonely at the top, right? So you feel like you're alone. You really aren't. It's okay. Even if you feel like there's no physical person around you to help you out, there are people in the spirit world who do. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there. So the Empress is about bringing things into the world, creative things, creative ideas, creative projects. She gives birth to them and brings them into reality. The Magician is about manifestation. He's the one who has the thought that creates the thing that is born into the world. So you have the power of the Magician and the power of the Empress. You're definitely manifesting. You're definitely bringing it into the material world. And I love these two cards together in a money and career reading, because you're doing beautifully. That Five of Pentacles, don't let that drag you down, because you have the power to manifest anything. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. Last time on Scorpio, money and career reading, Scorpio, was at the end of a cycle. Well, it spit out 5 cards, Scorpio. I'm just going to take them. We have the Nine of Cups. This again is the end of a cycle, right? We have a 9 and a 9 here. This is, the Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment, right? It's wish fulfillment. It's happiness. It's feeling contented. And here with the Judgment card, I really like it. I feel like this is definitely what you're headed for. And now here's the Death card. This fight you've been fighting, it's going to change. It's going to end, right? There's going to be this new happiness coming in here. Even though this is the end of a cycle, I feel like it's not something you've had before. This is something you want to move towards. So this other stuff has to die off. Now we have these 3 cards together. Oh, beautiful. Oh, more 10s. 10s are the end of the cycle. You're going to lay down those burdens because what you really want is the 10 of Cups. You want to be happy, right? Don't worry, Scorpio, you're going to get your justice. The scales are going to be weighed. And just like Judgment, where we're looking back and we're deciding what we did wrong, what we did right, what we will do next time, Justice is also what'd you do wrong, what'd you do right, what did you earn? So lay down those burdens. And this is gonna, like I said, it's gonna happen fast because you've got this 8 of Wands. You're gonna lay down those burdens, and here's a progression: 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, and it's your justice. Okay, that's nice. I feel like there's some Scorpios out there who are gonna retire, and I'm jealous. I just want to sit around and sip sangria all day. All right, let's move to Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. Ace of Pentacles, 2 Ace of Pentacles here. Beautiful. So for some Pisces, this is just confirmation that this beautiful new opportunity is moving in. New job, new career, new home. For some of you, there are 2 opportunities here. Maybe one's a job, maybe one's a new house. Maybe one's a new project, and the other one is a new investment opportunity, right? Let's pull another card. So Pisces, you've got some options. Better harness that Chariot. Ooh, 4 of Cups. So this is an opportunity that you don't know is out there. You haven't seen it yet. Or you've seen it and you're not sure you want it. Or you've seen it and you don't want it. It's going to be different for different people watching. But you definitely have an offer. And you'll notice the crow is focused on this cup, but there are other options available. And I just said for many of you, here's 2 options right here, right? So don't go thinking that whatever this is that's offered to you is your only option. You have options. Pisces. One more for Pisces, please. One more. Oh, the Chariot again. Awesome. Okay, Pisces. Like I said, for some of you, this is just confirmation. For others of you, you have 2 opportunities going on here. And that might be why there's this 4 of Cups. There's this indecision. Do I take this offer? Do I not? Do I take one of these offers down here? Because you've got all these offers and you just don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know which way to move your Chariot. That's where this guy comes in. The King of Swords can help you make that decision logically. He's very knowledgeable. If this is you, just use your own intellect. If this is not you, if there's someone in your life who is this figure of knowledge and judgment, go to them and ask their advice. Back of the deck. For all earth signs, it's the Empress. Well, that's beautiful for you, Cancer, because that's definitely confirmation. You all have this you all have this Empress energy. Whatever project you choose to work on, whatever job you choose to take, whatever investment you choose to make, you have the power to birth this beautiful thing into reality. Okay? Pisces, I just want to say one more thing about the health card because it just slapped me upside the head. You're in the dark about which choice to make, most likely. You're in the dark about what to do. Take care of your health. This is numero uno right here. Don't let the difficulty of this decision harm your health. Okay, that's it for the YouTube reading. I hope you enjoyed it because I thought it was awesome. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and if you are interested at all in the extended reading, my link to my Patreon page is in the description box below. You can become one of my patrons for as little as $3 a month, and you get early access to all of my extended reads plus some fun bonus content. And also, if you're interested in some fun merch, the link to my Teespring page is also in the description box. Hop over there and see if there's anything that interests you. All right, I will see you in the next video, water signs. Bye.